What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Appskan, the show that brings you reviews of new and old apps. And today we're looking at a new app that the App Store has just notified me about. It's called Bouncing Chick. And just by the looks of it, it looks a little complicated, but I'm sure we'll get the hang of it. So let's dive into it. Bouncing Chick, it looks like, from the intro of this game, it looks like basically you're this chicken that that you're trying to just climb higher and higher to defeat this evil gorilla. The description of this game basically says that there's an evil gorilla that abducted your companions and they're waiting for you to rescue them. You've got to beat this powerful gorilla. It's basically a Donkey Kong-esque gorilla. And you're the only chick that can save the world. Super addictive, casual game, easy to learn, hard to master. I love these games because they're fun to pick up and then they just hook you in like just right off the bat. One finger tap control, beat the evil gorilla now. So this looks like something you can definitely play on your phone. I've got it right now on my iPad Pro. Big screen, love to look at it, so let's dive into it. This game was developed by a company called Soul Game Information. They've got other games, looks like, called Zap Zombies, Brick Rage, Soda World. These look like games that are basically just games that you dive into real quick, like easy to learn stuff, like hard to master, stuff like that. Basically just the same kind of gameplay, but just different themes. So let's open up this game. All right, just from the get-go, we've got the evil grill up here on top of the bomb. We've got some sound options where we can turn them on and off pretty easily. I like that. Looks like the play button here in the middle. Let's see what these other side buttons do real quick. All right, so I just pressed on the left button. So you can practice here. Let's go back. What about here? Versus. Looks like. Oh, okay, so you can play against somebody else. Maybe two people at the same time. Well, that's a really cool feature, actually. Because you can play two people at once if you've got a big enough screen, if you got your iPad maybe, or even a big phone, you and another player can play together. I like these kinds of games because it makes it fun to, like, you not only have to play against yourself, but like if you can find somebody else to play with you, you and like somebody else can play together at the same time. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's bounce right into Bouncing Chick. Just gotta hit this play button right here in the middle. Turn the volume up. Tap the screen to jump, auto running and returning, train this one finger. Okay, so the text seems a little complicated. Okay, so it looks like I'm this chick right here on the bottom screen, and he's just running back and forth automatically. If I tap, he'll automatically jump up, and it looks like he won't go off the edge if there isn't an edge. Occasionally you might find HP in broken stone. Okay, so it looks like I've got health. There's the gorilla back there in the background, and it looks like I'm collecting coins. These different kinds of clouds appear to be bouncing me back and forth as the screen moves up. And it looks like I just have to get to this magical hat, this sorting hat thing. Okay, so you can't get past these bricks. Cool. Every time he goes up, he makes this like chirp sound. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get annoyed with it or if I'm gonna like it, but we'll see what happens. Choose to watch video. You will get 2 temporary abilities for free. Why not, right? Let's watch this ad. Oh, it looks like the only way to get to the ad is by actually like clicking on, like you have to like tap and the chick actually has to reach it. So if you're not like within the vicinity of the ad, you can't watch it, which is interesting, I guess. I guess it means you don't have to watch ads, but if you make a conscious decision to, it's your funeral, right? Let's continue. So right off the bat, this looks almost cheaply made, I would say. I don't want to knock off any developers because I'm sure they work really hard for this kind of stuff, but just right off the bat, it looks like the animations are almost easy. All right, so I'm gonna play through this a little bit. Okay, so it looks like if you fall below the screen, you will just appear in this bubble and then you'll just tap to basically get out and he'll just land wherever you want to land. Which I guess is helpful. Ooh. Okay, so there's some hot magma and I just hit it and lost my life. Okay, so you can watch another ad to revive your life. I'm not gonna do that right now because I didn't get very far, so let's just see if we can replay this game. Here are some achievements that you can get. Reach floors this round, save NPC this round, cook by fire, totally 50. So the language here seems almost translated as if this was in like a different language and then it got translated to English and the translations didn't quite make it there. All of a sudden, like it seems a little bit uneven. The same thing with the graphics. I mean, I don't know if translated makes sense, but it just kind of... Okay, so I'm looking for... I guess I'm trying to win something here. Bop. Bop. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so I got an ability unlocked to go for free. So right off the bat, the issue with this game is that you kind of have to wait a little bit. Like if you die, there's like a waiting period of like getting through different like text bubbles and stuff like that before you can play again. And that's not something that I super appreciate, because if I just want to keep playing and ads keep popping up and whatnot, like it could get it just could take too long and I might not have enough interest to just keep going with it. Okay, so it looks like I'm basically redoing this level. So let me fast forward until I get to the end of this level. Okay, so I'm stuck here at a part where the second cloud is not bouncing me in time to get me to that other platform, and I just lost some of my life because of that. Long tap to fly. Okay, so that looks like power-ups that I can get. I seem to like have a lack of control over this game because he just runs sideways, so I just have to kind of just time it whenever it happens. The animation of this is literally just turning the character around. I mean, there's no jump. With the gorilla, he's just kind of floating down, and then like a standstill picture of a banana just falls. And that seems interesting. I don't want to use any bad adjectives. Alright, so we played through this game for a little bit. I'm not totally sure what I think about it, but I'm not so sure that this is a game that's gonna keep me coming back. This was one of the app stores like watch for this game kind of thing. They had it on the pre-order section of the app store, and so I pre-ordered it because I thought it'd be cool. But it was free, so definitely you guys go check it out for yourselves. I haven't yet checked out this versus mode, but I will later when I have a friend to do it with. I promise you I have friends. Probably. So yeah, so just go check it out for yourselves. It's not probably something that I would get hooked on myself, but let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below if you liked it, if you didn't like this game, if you thought that the animations were good enough, or if you didn't think that they were too, if they didn't work too hard on them. I'm not totally sure, but I still gotta give credit to the developer for actually putting on an app there, so good for them. Thank you guys for checking my review of Bouncing Chick. Let me know if you guys liked it, or if you didn't like it, download it for yourselves and try out that versus mode and let me know what you think. Definitely come back February 27th. There's a new game coming out called Paper Ann. It's $2 on the App Store and it's expected to come out on February 27th. It's a beautifully designed puzzle adventure kind of game in which you're a paper kind of world. And as you guys know, I love these beautifully designed games where you're adventuring through different worlds, solving puzzles, stuff like that. I love that kind of game. So definitely come back for that.